Welcome to Btekt guys, David here, and we've recently seen some leaked images as well as some photographs of the back casing and of the screen protector for the Mate 30 Pro. And it's an unusual design. But let's face it, it must be tough being a smartphone designer in 2019. I mean, how do you make something that stands out from the crowd? Well, it seems like Huawei have gone old school and taken a leaf out of Nokia's book with this massive circular camera module. I made a Mate 30 Pro concept video a few months back, so I used that model, which was based on the Mate 20 Pro, and kind of extrapolated from that and worked out that this camera module should be about 40mm in diameter. That is if the handset is the same size as the Mate 20 Pro, but I've got a feeling that it won't be. I think it will be bigger. Judging from the photos of the glass back panel, it does seem like it will be. Bad news if you've got really small hands. Let me say a big thank you to Direct Mobiles. 24 years of award-winning customer service and comparison tools to make sure you're going to get the best possible deal. Check in the video description below for a link or search directmobiles.co.uk. Now there is some speculation that these leaks have come directly from Huawei, because while they do pretty much give away exactly what the phone is going to look like, for some reason the photos of the screen protector have the notch blurred away. Now why would they show us basically the entire phone but not the notch? I have a feeling that it's probably quite big with comparison to other flagships. Otherwise they just show us, surely. If we take a closer look at the camera system, then it doesn't seem to be any different from the P30 Pro. Although I wouldn't be surprised if there are some tweaks there, especially with the software. But it seems like it does have the same periscope style zoom, as it quotes the same focal length as the P30 Pro, and the same f-stop numbers. If it carries a Kirin 985 chipset, then perhaps we can expect some more camera abilities, such as 60 frames per second at 4K, which no Huawei handset has managed to do yet. Some other rumours have suggested that the screen is going to be a 90Hz screen, just like we saw with the OnePlus 7 Pro. This wouldn't surprise me, as the Mate series usually does have a very nice screen with it. With that 90Hz screen, I expect an even bigger battery than the one that's in the Mate 20 Pro, and it is rumoured to support 55 watts supercharging now, up 15 watts from the Mate 20 Pro. But one thing that's not clear at the moment, and I for one would really like to know, is what operating system this phone is going to launch with. A few days ago we saw Trump seemingly reverse the ban on Huawei. At a press conference at the G20 summit, he said he would allow American companies to continue to sell to Huawei. But this guy says a lot of stuff, and according to the people who actually know what they're doing, the ban has not been lifted on Huawei. And although American companies will be able to sell to them, it would be things that is deemed as not being a security risk. And according to them, this rules out the operating system. Huawei have always said that they would rather use Android than their own Arc OS that they have been working on for the last 7 years. It's amazing to think that these phones at the moment probably actually exist, but they don't know which operating system to load onto them. Well, we've only got until October until we find out for sure. Huawei are definitely not out of the woods yet, but you have to admit their next two releases look incredible. The more I look at this phone, the more I like it. And obviously the Mate X is due for a release soon. As usual, let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you leave me a like, double tap notifications and smash the like button. We don't just talk about these phones here at Btekt, we actually get them in for review as well. So make sure you stay tuned for reviews of this phone and all the best and latest handsets. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. It's at Btekt. Or you can add me on Snapchat at david.btekt. Thank you for watching. My name's David. This is Btekt.
It's Arch Bad B.